Hey folks, it's Frithville here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines, and this is episode 100. I mean, yeah, we haven't done 100 episodes on this one map. This is the second map that we've been working on, but we've done fairly well. Now, I gotta be honest, I thought that money would be up considerably higher than what it is. We're minus 103 million monies. Now, obviously, that's not ideal. We definitely don't want it to be minus 100 million, but I genuinely thought that this would be closer to 120, not down to 103 million. So, yes, whilst we do have a little bit of debt, it does appear that we may be closer to getting out of this hole than I originally thought. I am planning for this to be our final episode. We've rebuilt every part of the city that we can rebuild using our loan, so we've now got to start repaying this loan. Oh. We have a dog park right there that I cannot rebuild. So we've rebuilt a large section of this city. We've rebuilt most of this city, but there is the odd one little bit here and there that we're not able to do. We will possibly do in the future. I completely forgot about rebuilding this before we went back to it. However, we will just leave this. This is, I wasn't going to switch that back on anyway because it's hideously expensive, and we're making our 50 grand a week at the moment, so it could take a while to pay all of this back at 50 grand a week. I'm hoping that the new ore industry, we're not going to be able to do very much with this one, obviously, because we can't buy anything new. So Robert Girk is not going to advance very much, but overall, he should at least be able to level up a little bit, and then we can maybe get some more stuff. We're not going to be producing glass. We are producing some metals, and we're producing some ores as well, which are going to this station over here. Then we've got all of our forestry industry over here. I've built up quite a few of these. We've got these over here. We've got the biomass pellet plants, which are producing paper. Then we've got the large tree sapling greenhouses over here. These are producing quite a bit. Generally speaking, we're doing fairly well. I think that things are progressing quite nicely, and we're making a decent bit of cash. How much are we making here? This is the Brett Nelson area right here. Industry area. We're buying in roughly half of what we're making, but we're making 10 grand a week on this. 10 grand a week is pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. I am actually really pleased with that. Got a little bit of a bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. We want that one. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's head over this side, and I just want to have a look at the oil industry. Scott the Aussie over here. He's also making 10 grand a week. That is spectacular. We're also making all of our own stuff at the moment with the oil. Large oil pump right there. That's packing out 7,800. That one there is 5,000. That one over there is 8,000. We're not going to be able to make any more of those. We've only got so many of these that we're going to be able to use, and then that's going to be it. If we look down here, we're already sucking all the oil out of this area. And we're sucking all the oil out of this area as well. We're going to run out of oil. That's our main problem, is that we're running out of oil in this whole area. And once we have, then it starts getting that we've got to buy the stuff in. At the moment, Scott the Aussie is making a fortune. 15 grand. Wow. That's because he's producing all of his own barrels. And then we're selling. So we got 52 barrels acquisition right there. Does that mean that we've filled up our storage? 94% full, 276 barrels in there. So yeah, we're selling a bit, and it's mostly full, but generally, I don't know. We'll have to see how that one progresses. We forgot to do the medical clip. We'll have to switch that one off because we can't rebuild it. Stay like that. And then we come over here to the Henry Ashworth Plantation. We're making 700. That's it, 700. We're buying in a little bit here. We're importing a little bit, and then we've got the animal products here. I'm just assuming that we've hit a little bit of a low point right there. We've got the flour mills, several flour mills that are producing. Which we made quite a few of those, and then we've got the milking parlor right there. It's making animal products. cattle shed is making animal products. We've got the slaughterhouse there. It's making animal products. So we've got several of those. It's just that this bit here may take a little while as the different areas move up and down, like that one there. I can't... Actually, I can. There is ways that we can increase and decrease on that, isn't there? We want to go back into industry overall. Let's have a look in here. So oil... At the moment, actually, oil is losing money. This is no good. Why has oil started losing money? It's got the Aussie. Why are you losing me money? You're not. Apparently, you're still making me money. Something's not adding up here. Someone's cooking the books in some magical way, and I'm not quite sure how. So, ore industry over here is losing 600. Farming has just lost 1,200. I think this is shorter term than the actual overall income coming from the main areas, the information we get from them. 8 grand profit from the forestry area. Minus 700 there. Minus 400 on there. And then we got 9 grand profit now from Scott the Aussie. And then we're also making a little bit of a loss from these. And I'm guessing that's going to fluctuate a little bit as well. So, overall, we seem to be making a reasonable bit out of it. It doesn't appear to be profitable at all for public transport. It doesn't appear to be any way to have public transport as profitable. Tourism down here is now making us 10 grand a week. That's not bad. Taxes. Taxes are the big one. Taxes are the really, really big one right here. We've got 655 total income, and a lot of that is coming from here. We've got 62% of our total income is from residential areas, and this is from our taxes. And we've got a lot of level 4 and level 5 houses now, so people are quite happy. Level 3 here in the high density, that's quite a big earner for us right there on that one. And then industry, level 3 there, and then the IT cluster. It's another 14 grand coming in from there. So the IT cluster's not actually bringing in as much as I thought it might. I'm all ears are you is the IT cluster right here. And that doesn't seem to be bringing in quite as much industry as I thought it might. Industry is income as I thought it might. Still, it's not doing too bad. And now, of course, we need to weigh up. Do we have too much commercial zone? Have we got too much commercial zoning right here? I've got a lot of these symbols coming up, not enough customers. And I'm wondering if perhaps we've got a fraction too much in the way of commercial zoning, and that we should be going for some more housing instead. Now, the only thing that I'm thinking is perhaps replace a lot of this zone right here with more housing. Either that or some of the low density around here. Change that into housing. If I was to remove that and change that into high-density housing rather than what we've got right there, that might work. Because that's going to get more people moving in here. We could leave that bit. And I'll start doing this. Start removing all of this around the edge. Anywhere that's got low density at the moment, get rid of it. And then we'll change it over into high density housing instead, and we'll see how that works out. Just down through here, because that's going to get us some more residents, and I'm thinking that more residents are actually going to be more beneficial to us. So I'll also do that and that one, and we get to that point there. So that should delete anything that we don't want there, and then I'll go back round now and put in the high density housing into all of these, and we will see how this works out. Get some more houses in there. I'm hoping that what this is going to do is that it's going to boost that one up even higher, and we're going to make a pile more money. Really, we do want to sort of keep this going. Ideally we would keep this going a little bit longer. I'm not actually planning on it. This is going to be my final episode here on this game for a little while now. But yeah, I mean, it would be ideal if we could upgrade this and get some more ore stuff going on in here. Make a bit more money out of it. But I don't think we need to worry about it too much at the moment. You know, we're importing a little bit, so that is costing us a little bit. As this increases here, it's going to increase efficiencies and things like that. But generally, it's going to be alright. The Brett Nelson area, we're still making a decent profit off of this. And then that's actually getting quite close to the 13,500 for the final level, which is going to give this a 5-star rating, which means that we'll be making even more money out of it, in theory. So it's kind of just now a wait, you know, give it time type thing. We could be putting more agriculture up here. I mean, we're not going to at the moment. We'll go there to the Henry Ashworth thing and we'll have a look. So we're making 10 grand a week on this at the moment. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I do think that overall, it's literally now, it's a time-consuming process of just waiting. I don't think that we'd have been able to do this at all without our government assistance, where I switched off the money for a while and then rebuilt. Even if I had switched off everything, the amount of money that we would lose on maintaining roads and railways, I would have had to just delete them all and start over. So, in theory, it would have been possible, but I would literally have been rebuilding the entire thing. I would have just been starting over. That's what we'd have been doing. We've been starting from scratch, and I didn't really think that we wanted to do that. It's certainly not something that I wanted to do. I didn't think it would actually be worth doing. I thought that it would be better off if we sort of stuck with our current plan. Water consumption is 1.9 million a week, and we got pumping capacity of 2 million. Almost 1.9. I'm going to just turn on another one of those. Turn on a couple more of those, actually. Just to bring that capacity up a little bit. And we'll bring that out. And then back over to here like this. There we go. Right, so we got that one there. And that's going to be about it. We've got none of these switched off down here, and I haven't actually replaced any of them. There were another 4 up here. These are running as well. So we've reached our limit now with water. We're going to have to watch that, because we're not going to be able to get any more water pumping in, and we're also not going to be able to buy any more water either. Any more water towers or anything like that. It's, again, we're waiting and seeing what we can do with it. We've got a lack of workers. Now, look, we've got 635 people coming in a week. We've got a couple of houses being built there. We don't have any more houses being built yet. Where are our houses? I need more. I need... Oh! It's because we've still got a load of empty spaces down here. So we are still actually waiting on these houses filling up. People are moving in. They're just taking their sweet time about it. 103 million still. Yeah, it's just going to be a slow process, isn't it? Right, now, what are you? Not enough raw materials going into there. You over here, 5,000 units a week, 3,000, 4,000, and 3,000. Right. There's not a lot that we can do on that. Yeah, well, that one's full. That one's... The bit that I don't understand is, why have I got not enough raw materials in there when this one here is full? That should be on balance, so they should be moving that ore into here, and there shouldn't be any issues with that. Well, I am using 11 of 12 trucks, so that might be partly to do with it. What are you doing over here? No, that's logs there. Oh, it is bringing it... it's taking from the sand storage, it's taking it there. I got a feeling that what we're actually doing is I'm taking a load of the sand over to this station over here, and I'm bringing some of it down this way, and that's what's causing us some issues. It's trying to transport some of it out of the city by a longer distance. As of our next episode, what would have been our next episode in here, I will now be playing a whole different game. Not enough buyers for products. Now that I need commercial zoning, don't I? I need commercial for that, and then I need housing in order to have, like, the buyers for the commercial. Yeah, we're moving to Thief Simulator. Going to start playing Thief Simulator. So I hope you like Thief Simulator. It's something that I'm quite looking forward to playing. It's definitely very different to anything that I've done previously. I've not tried playing this game before. It does look very cool. The whole idea of it. I don't know how long we'll stay playing that game, and whether, you know, how quickly we will be moving back to this one. We'll just have to wait and see. We've got 67% on here. We've got a lot of trains queuing up to go into here. So they're moving out. They are shipping stuff out of here and then sending it off onto the trains. In order to be able to bypass, they should in theory be bypassing the station and going up underneath under here. But they don't seem to want to be doing that. So it looks like we've got a whole load of trains that are coming in and then unload. Yeah, see that one there? He's bypassed the station. He's gone on through. So we've got that one there is moving in. Oh no, he's still waiting. He's not even unloaded yet. There's another one inside that's unloading right now. I can't drop down low enough to see him. There we go. Right, no, they are. That one's just done it.
Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Get rid of that. Earthquake is going to hit the area soon. Now, this is the problem with switching off the money. We're going to drop down below 103 million very soon. I don't think we're going to get below 100 million in this episode. Where is this earthquake? Oh, thank goodness for that. I was really, really genuinely worried that it was going to be somewhere that was going to cause us problems.
Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
That is literally just looking like part of the countryside right there. Right? It really doesn't look like anything unusual has really happened. Let's just speed that back up again. Can very quickly do its shaking Stevens bit right there. But yeah, you look at that, it just looks like a natural part of the countryside. It doesn't look like anything unusual has happened at all. Robert Girk has got a fire going over here, and did I actually have fire coverage? Oh. I meant to put down the fire station in here, and I didn't. That was, my bad. I completely forgot about doing that. We're going to get below 103 million any minute now. This, I'll tell you what, poor side has really changed. It's really turned around. Poor side is not poor anymore. Poor side is absolutely shot up. 103. Look at this, 103,005,000. 2,700. And there we go, exactly 103 million. And we're down below. We have dropped below 103 million. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on track. It's not going to be long now, and we're going to be below 102.9 million. And yeah, you can see how long this is going to take. This is going to really take a long time. So ideally, what we'd want now for a while is the unlimited money mod so that we could... Wait a minute. I had 3 there, didn't I? Is that like burned out completely and disappeared? I hope it hasn't. I think it has though. I think that one has just burned off completely, and I'm not able to do anything else with it. I'm bitterly disappointed with that. How's Robert Girk doing? He's got workers. Now all we're doing is waiting on the next level for resources. I think the workers is going to be the bit that's going to slow us down big time on here. We're just waiting on another 150 resources. Once we've done 150, that will be it. We'll be able to move on to the next stage. So we've now got ores being moved properly into the different production plants over here. Ore industry work. You can actually click on the individual workers. Okay, that is very, very awesome. I didn't know you could even do that. He's working. He's working hard. Let's go and have a look up here. Where's our... You can see all the trees have been poisoned by all the stuff that we're doing. That's nothing to be proud of, Frith. That is absolutely nothing to be proud of. Where's the... Oh dear. Where's the... Oh, it's here. Main building. Goodness for that. I was a bit concerned then. He's working as well. I thought for one horrible moment that the main building was the bit that had burned down, but it wasn't. So we have a look here. We got 13% on there. It's now unloaded to 0%, and then they're taking 7% away. They've got ore. It's just loaded with ore, and it's heading off to Santa Rico. This one right here, we've brought in. We're bringing in a load of logs right there. They're going to unload all of those logs, and then shipping out a load of ore. So we are selling lots and lots of ore at the moment. We're shipping it out, apparently, as fast as we can possibly carry it. Plus metals as well. I got a truck here. That one is delivering metal products to Frank's Gourmet Fish. Okay, Frank's Gourmet Fish wants to put metal into their products. That's okay. We'll let them do that. You over here, you're starting to empty out a little bit, but what we don't have at the moment is storage for metals. That's something I didn't build. I didn't actually build any storage for metals when I probably should have done. That's held us back. We got 90 to go on there. Let me let that go through a bit more. And what else have we got? No. Nope. Just looking to see if we've got any, like, serious issues or anything like that. There don't seem to be serious issues. I'm also still lacking people. Well, I say that. We're up to 182,000 people now. We're gaining 500 a week. So we did get, like, a little blip when I put the tax back up again. I pushed the tax on up towards, to 12%. We are on our 12% tax. Well, I think we are. Are we? Oh, it's up here. Yeah. We are on 12% tax. We're doing well with that. And then roads, all our budgets, everything. So look here. Road maintenance and snow dump services. How many vehicles they have at their disposal. Let's drop that down. We'll drop those both down as low as they'll go. And then we will see. I'm just going to wait a minute and see. It's about $65,500 to start with. We'll see how much that changes by. That's about as much as it's going to change. We've saved ourselves $2,000. That's it. All the rest of the costs associated with the roads are maintenance of the actual roads, which seems a bit daft. Brett Nelson has now reached level 5, so efficiency is plus 22%. We've reduced some pollution. We've got a modular house factory, a pulp mill, and a large tree plantation, which are all very nice things, but none of which we can actually afford to buy right now because we have no money. Which is a bit of a shame, but still. Yeah, we've got no money at all. We can't buy any of them. Look at that. Large tree plantation. I guess 11,200 units a week if we could afford to buy it. We can't. That one there, engineered wood plant, 6,400. A pulp mill, biomass, sawmill. Pulp mill right there, 6,400. And then we've got a small log yard. Sawdust storage. What's that? It was the pulp mill that we unlocked, wasn't it? Large log yard. Wood chip storage. Actually, I think it was. Forestry maintenance. Forestry barracks worker. Pulp mill. Well, yeah. Engineered wood plant. Oh, no. The factory thing, that was in a different one. So you got the pulp mill right there. Can't afford to buy it. But then it's this one over here. It was we got the industrial steel. We got the household there. Toy factory, printing press, lemonade factory. That one is still locked. Clothing factory there. We've got petroleum refinery, soft paper, food, sneakers, modular house factory. Little Boxes has revolutionized modular house building with their patented house manufacturing methods. To produce their innovative housing solutions, the Little Boxes modular house factory needs plain timber, plastic, glass, and metals. Unique factories were placed outside the industry area. Planed timber, plastic, glass, and metals. Glass and metals both come from the ore industry area over here, and then the rest of them were already producing. So it's only this one that we're still waiting on, and... Oh, no, we've actually gone past. Why isn't it leveling up? It should have. Oh, no. Workers. 344 out of 350. We did have 350. They're now 343. Why have you gone down? It's because this one burned down. I needed one. If that one hadn't... We had enough workers. We had the... Freight trucks. 25 of 20... 24 in there. 25. 24. 25. 43 of 45. 25. 25. No. 44 of 45. 38 workers there. This one's got 45. 38 workers in that one. And I need another 9. I'm losing workers. I'm not gaining workers. I need more workers in here. If this one could get me some more workers, that would be ideal. And then these over here, we need these to all be on 25 workers. That one's only on 23. It's cutting it very fine here, isn't it? That one's got one missing. That one hasn't. This one's down to 37 people. If we could just get a few more, we will do it. We'll be able to level up. They're going up. We had like 351 or something like that. Okay, we definitely had enough. And now it's 3, 4, 5. We need one more. 5 more rather. And, oh, 36 in there. Is that enough? 4, 5, it's gone up again. Yeah, it's just not going to do it, is it? It's going to hover, and we're going to sort of just go up and down by one worker on a few of these different zones, and it's not going to be quite enough. You watch. We've got 37 out of 45 just in that one factory there. I need 4. Ooh. Maybe we can do it. I literally just got to wait. Because, look, we're way up there. It's because this one burned down. I got no way of rebuilding it. I need a tiny little loan. But any loan that I get is not going to make any difference. This is heartbreaking. This is genuinely heartbreaking. We can't do it. We're 5 people short. And it's not gonna allow me to do this at all. It's just going to keep doing that. Look, so we've got the metals there has suddenly popped out. 37 workers. Bring in some more. Is there a way to do this? Hang on. There may be. Industry. Higher budget increases production rates as well as allowing them to house more vehicles. Let's bump this up to 120. Yeah, let's just go to 110%. And we go 110 on there. So we've gone from 30 grand down to 28 grand. Why are you dropping? You shouldn't be dropping. You should be increasing. I've just increased your budgets. I just bumped up your budgets. Now what are you doing? One of 6 freight trucks. 37 workers out of 45. That's out of 45. It doesn't increase the workers, it just increases the trucks. But what it might do, just might, is allow us to put in another 4 or 5 workers in there. That's all we want. Efficiency plus 4. I only need 4 more, please. Just bring in 4 more workers. It's not going to happen. It's just fluctuating a little bit. So, unfortunately, we cannot level up the Robert Girk area here because we don't have the money. Although our weekly income at the moment at 60 grand, we've actually gone down by a surprising amount now. I didn't think it would drop that much. Also, our total population across the entire city is up to 186,000. But really, there's not a lot else that we can do. We're literally just sitting and watching now. There is nothing else that we can do on this. I can add in some more people here, which I'm actually going to go and do. I think that we could do that. We've got the station up there and a station there, and then I do have a few bits and pieces around that should allow some extra people to come in. So I'm going to pop in some more people here. I don't have any medical clinics up here, so this may end up causing us some problems. We'll have to wait and see. I'll bring that into there. I'm going to fill in these zones in the middle here. I'm not going to add any more than this, but I'm going to fill these in. I'm going to see if that's going to allow more people to come rushing into the city or not. It may. It may not. This is something that we're going to have to look at. So I come all the way down there, and then I go to here like this. Excellent. Wonderful. Right, now we run round here like that. Perfect. Onto here. And then we run up through that way. And then we come up here like this. And there. Okay, that's ideal. And then I've got that bit. And then there and that one. I'm not going to do these over here. I'm just going to... Actually, we will do one little bit on that side. So we'll see if this does get any extra people moving in up here. I haven't got like a massive amount. And I don't think it's going to be that desirable an area. In part because of the lack of fire coverage and stuff like that. Well, it's not too bad. Fire coverage over this side, and then I've got one fire station right there, which should sort of come... Yeah, and then I've got another station over there. That'll come back through. And then police over here. That'll also come back up through, so that's doing all right. Medical coverage is somewhat more limited. That's more limited for all of it. Death care and medical care. So, yeah, we'll have to worry about that a little bit afterwards. But, I mean, we've got the Hickory residence right there. We've got another one that's building up here. And another one there. Another one in here. More people are moving in. It didn't actually take very long. And they're all starting to move in now. We've got power going all the way through as well. This station is switched off at the moment down here. And I am wondering if I should switch that one on now. I've got... Well, I do have a station over there, which this factory can go over to that station over there. Plus, I've got one there. I don't think we need that station. No, definitely not at the moment, anyway. And we've got that bit up there. Now, this was going to originally be an agricultural zone. And Scott M. Valley right there. We will work on doing that when we're going to come back to this game in the future. Right now, we're not actually planning to come back to this game for a little while. Ooh, hang on, water. It's got the symbol for water. No. They should be fine for water. Although, the whole city is actually on the verge of running out of water. So we're going to need more money. In order to be able to do this effectively in the future, when we do come back to this game, we're going to need to increase the number of pumps that we've got going. Obviously, when we come back to here, when it's eventually voted back in that you want me to come back to playing City Skylines, I will do a vote as to whether we continue on with our great city here, or if we go and start a new one on a different map, and we start a new approach. We started off this one. The whole idea originally was to have a great big poop lake. That didn't work out for us in the end, and we used the green items over here. We used these so that we didn't have to waste money. Not waste money, so that we had good clean water running in here. We've redirected rivers all the way around. We did really well at that. Like this river, this was an entire river valley all the way up through here. It's now become a rather affluent looking neighborhood. It's doing really nicely. We've got our garbage pit down here that's working really industriously. And that's got underground links to almost every part of the city. We've got oil, we've got various industries all over the place. We've got a massive tourist zone over here, although a lot of the tourist places are currently not being used, but still, they're there. That's the bit that counts, is that they are there. Our original wealthy district, this great big circle one up here, and then we had another wealthy suburbs over here with Tonza and Zorta 777. Small bit of commercial zoning over here that I did originally plan to do something else with it here, but we kind of never got round to that bit. So that's kind of later on. We've got a massive tourist zone over here as well. This is like the big leisure district. Big leisure zones over here. Nightclubs and everything like that there. You got a massive load of them. And then over here we've got a huge lot of IT. Up there with I'm all ears are you. Agriculture up there. big zone. We didn't do that much agriculture in this one overall, though, did we? Not that much. We've got some more IT here. This is IT here. 1977 Rugrat is another IT district up there. And the island system, that worked quite well. We've got a prison over on this island over here. And then just a few small houses and stuff over here on the It's No Good Island, which are providing workers, provides the workers somewhere to live over on the islands in the middle of the lakes. Big generalized industrial area with a massive great big solar setup all the way around. That's provided the bulk of our power, but let's not forget that we did have a beautiful setup with the dam here. Biggest dam that we could get into the game. We worked long and hard. That's why we did a lot of this terraforming all the way up through here and all the way through this way as well, so that we could really maximize on the output of this dam. And we get about 600 megawatts from the dam. I would like to in the future try to find a better way of maximizing the dam, maybe make it even bigger still if we could redirect a whole load more. Perhaps have this river raised up, raise the bank so that it runs into here and stretch that one further across so that we can really have a massive hydroelectric dam putting out more power than anybody would ever deem possible. But that's all going to have to happen another time. And then, of course, we got the big poop lake up there. The last little remnants, other than our bank balance, which is now below 102, by the way, the last remnants, the last signs of the absolute ecological disaster that swept through is that little puddle of pollution right there in that lake. And that is it. Everywhere else, there is no longer any sign of our massive, massive disaster that killed 200,000 citizens. We had 200,000 people in this city, and by the end of it, we had 12. It was the single worst disaster in Frithville's history. But we've gotten through it. We're now up to 191,000 people, and the population is growing strongly. We're getting a lot of people still moving in. And they're moving in quite quickly as well. Surprisingly so. I'm surprised at how quickly they are still moving in. But anyway, that is actually all we've got time for, so I really hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I hope you've enjoyed the series. Like I said, we will be starting Thief Simulator in 2 days' time to replace this series, and we will come back here as and when you ask me to. And Robert Girk has finally done it. Just as I'm wrapping up, Robert Girk has done it. We got a rotary kiln plant, electronics factory, a seabed mining vessel, and a medium ore mine. A seabed mining vessel. Does that actually have to be put into the seabed? Let's have a look at that. We want to go to the ore stuff over here. We've got medium ore mine. Small ore mine underground. Seabed mining vessel. A mining vessel designed to extract ore industry area raw materials from underwater deposit. Extractor need to be placed on ore deposit inside the industry area. I click on that. Shoreline required. Okay, I've got ore up there. I've got ore on the strong piece of ore there, around there. But like, you look here. Not enough money, not in industry. So it'll go there, and then it goes on to the water. Not in industry area. Shoreline required. Water required. I could put it onto this lake. I don't actually have anywhere that I could make use of that vessel, but it does. That allows underwater mining. That is really cool. Anyway, like I said, that is all we've got time for. So, if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.